Okay, so Grandma, if you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would it be?
Oh, 3 words. Doesn't have to be a sentence then, apparently.
No.
2 words. Funny. Friend. And candy lover. Sweets. Yeah, that's all I can think of. It's gotta be sweets. You know, people are
like, just put her in front of a camera. She'll figure it out. Are you ready for your first question from the internet?
Oh, are they common everyday hard ones?
No, they're just questions about you. But I looked over all the questions and they're all good and appropriate.
Stop! Why would you do that for?
I have to take all the fun out of everything.
I know.
Well, this first question is from Allison. Not the Allison that we know.
Yeah.
Different Allison. She says, what has been your favorite place to travel in your life?
Oh gosh.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Like traveling. Well, let's see, Texas.
That's your favorite?
Well, I did go to California too, though. Disneyland.
That would be fun. I really want to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Did you meet any characters when you went there?
Oh gosh, yeah. Goofy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my sister.
My sister.
And Corey, yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I must have pictures somewhere. I don't know. Maybe she's got them.
Alright, this question is from Becca. What has been your favorite age? It's a tough one. I mean, you don't have many to choose from. You're only like, what, 5?
Yeah. Don't remember. Oh. I think when I turned 18, that was probably the best.
That was a highlight?
Yeah.
Why is that?
That was the drinking age.
Oh.
Not that I drink.
Maybe you could vote.
But I was older than anybody in my class. Me and my other boy, Mark. He was his mom and my mom were in the hospital sometimes. So he was born December 1st too.
Oh.
So we knew we could go. He went to our church too.
I wonder when the drinking age got moved up. Maybe like a year
Not
after you
long
turned
enough.
18.
Yeah. What is it now? 21?
Yeah. Yep.
Probably they knew all those young kids couldn't handle it like we could. We were more mature.
So you'll be forever 18.
Yeah. Or like Jack Benny, always 29.
This question is from Misty. What were some of your extracurricular activities in high school?
Trying to walk, trying to graduate, trying to... You know, I missed so many of those years. It's too bad from 10th grade on. I wasn't around much.
So it started in 10th grade?
Yeah, 10th grade.
So what exactly happened?
Oh, then you know, Susie Larson.
Yeah.
Her uncle is also a doctor, and he was our doctor. So I went to him, and he says, your spine is really crooked. He says, your one shoulder's dropping, because my gym teacher found that. Oh, that my shoulder was dropping. And it was, and we took an x-ray and it went quite an S curve. So he sent me to Madison. And his daughter the next year ended up with the same exact thing.
Oh, wow.
Well, she got to go to Minneapolis.
Oh.
The rich people go to Minneapolis and they wear the brace. Oh, I would die if I had to do that every day. I was glad I went to Madison. Good place.
So you had somebody come in and give you schoolwork then? If you couldn't go to school?
I'm trying to get the air out of her tires. Yeah, Mrs. Chapin, she would come through the hospital. She would come in, so you wouldn't lose too much bookwork. But yeah, she came in and did that for quite a while. But then when I got back to school, I had to make up, catch up for a long time.
Did you take like any art classes? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I had to take my art. That's when we didn't cast the room then because I wasn't there. But yeah, she came and we did a lot of art things. Made Christmas cards out of cutting potato.
Oh, and you would use it as like a stamp?
Yeah, and stamp your Christmas card and you could
Okay.
Yeah, so we did that.
That's neat.
Yeah, so we did a lot even though I was in the hospital in the bed. I'm glad she came. It's been so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was good. Mrs. Hines.
Good old Mrs. Hines.
Yes.
That sounds German.
Probably is. Sounds like ketchup to me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I know.
Oh, this question is also from Misty. What was your first job?
My first job. Waitressing. Oh, I guess that was the first one.
Was it like at a diner?
Mm-hmm.
I could see you being a good waitress.
Either that or it's a TV studio. Probably waitress. At the Elsa Country Club.
Oh, fancy.
Quite fancy because Mom and Dad would go there after golfing all the time.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. I never thought of that.
It was a very nice place.
I bet you got some nice tips.
Mm-hmm. Don't carry too many trays and don't spill the milk.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I do get good tips there. Should have saved them, though. Had a guy waiting outside the door for a long time. I wonder if he wanted to go out with me. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
This question is from me.
Uh-oh.
I put one question in here. When you recall your youth, what song comes to mind?
I'm trying to think of that one by the Beach Boys.
Good vibration.
Jamaica.
Oh, the Jamaica.
Yeah, that's the one.
What is that called?
Well, what's that called?
I can't think of it. It's got a weird
Getting
name.
to it pretty soon. That's it.
But that's the song that you think of.
Yeah, that was one of them.
Oh, so you used to hang out at the beach a lot.
I worked at the beach too.
Oh.
I worked at the concession stand. I get the sounds like confession stand. Talk to Nancy.
Talk to Nancy. She'll talk to you all day.
Oh, she will. And then a lot of times I'd have these guys come and hang around there. Kind of scary.
Oh, they're being creepy.
Yeah. So Van, a friend of ours, Van Gilbert, he'd come visit our house in Asheville. Play banjo. And he would say, if you run into trouble, call my house. Ring twice, hang up, and I'll be over it. And he was. So, thank goodness.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's, we know him for many, many years. He went with our neighbor. In fact, yeah, he's a good guy.
It's gonna drive me crazy. I can't think of the name of that song. I have it on my phone too, on a playlist. It's a good one.
What is it?
Oh, God. Darn it. I think it starts with a C. We'll think of it later. Alright, so this one is from Mel, which is actually Jake's older sister.
Did I ever meet her?
I don't know if you have yet,
Yeah.
but she's delightful. You'll love her. Alright, she asks, if you could relive one moment in your life, what moment would it be? It's a big question.
Yeah, it is. Probably are a lot of them.
You can say more than one if you can't pick
How long you got? No. 3. Well, then you think of graduation, birthdays, weddings,
Yeah.
that stuff. Walking for the first time after laying in bed for 6 months, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet that felt really rejuvenating.
Yeah, I thought, oh, do I feel tall? Because I've been up this way, I've been this way for 9 months about, and I thought, oh, yeah, that was a feeling though. I think that
Yeah,
first
I bet.
step was like a baby.
Yeah, I was just
All
gonna
over
say,
me.
not many people experience
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah.
You know, my friend had the same thing I did, but they didn't do all that stuff that I went through. There's no modern always
Oh, yeah, I suppose they come up with different
faster
methods.
and gonna take a bone out of your hip and fuse it in your back. And
Jeez.
this is all different. Of course, she had pins and stuff. I don't think I want that.
Yeah.
I don't like by magnets. Kidding.
Well, I like the answer that you had. So that if you could relive one moment, what moment would it be? I think that was a good answer.
What did I say? I said so many things.
That when you walked again for the
Walked the
first
first
time.
time, yeah. Of course, I could say when you had your first child too, and
Oh yeah, might want to say that.
your
Your
second
daughter's
child,
name.
and I just take good pictures. Yeah, all the above. Something that you don't normally do every day.
Yeah. We have another question from Misty.
They missed you for me.
She says, what is your most memorable experience as a mom and grandma?
I suppose having your first child or second child. That'd be a good one. Don't make us laugh.
Now there's a lot of moments. So you have 5 grandchildren. That's a busy lady.
I think I was at most of your births too at the hospital.
Yeah, I know you were at mine and Sierra's.
I was at Laura's.
Oh,
Chris's.
yeah, you were there.
Yeah,
You just
sure
happened
I
to be
was.
You were the one who introduced me to coffee. I was like,
Isn't that great?
2 or 3.
Let's click glasses on that cups. Took a look.
Yes, and I thank you.
Was a week without caffeine.
I thank you. This question is from Hannah. She says, what is your secret to a happy, loving relationship?
Well, always be kind, be happy, and don't be unpleasant. Don't be,
That is a very good tip. Don't be unpleasant.
people just
No one's going to want to be around you.
right.
So, try to be happy. Find the bright side in
Right,
things,
my
I
troubles
guess.
kind of go. I know you have to take care of a lot of them, but still, you don't have to be a mad hatter about them. Okay, grips and do it right.
I like that answer. Be happy. This is another question from Mel. She says, what is the best advice you were ever given? It's a good question.
Yeah,
A lot of good questions.
it does. Oh, there's so many of them, really. My dad always says you don't always have to be brilliant. You don't have to be smart. You can just be a person, be normal,
Yeah.
be nice.
Learn from life.
Yep. Yeah, we learn a lot from life.
Yeah.
We even talk to you guys and say something. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we learn a lot talking to each other.
Mm-hmm. We learned that you're younger yet. And I say the O word. Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Well, I think that was a good piece of advice.
Poor Laura, she's shaking all there laughing.
This question is from Desiree. She says, how many people were in your graduating class?
Too many.
Too many. That's how I feel.
We
You
had
went
one of the biggest classes. So there were
Yeah.
200 maybe?
Okay.
100?
Because you went to Ashland High School up north,
Right.
and then the Catholic high school,
Then they came in with us, yeah.
because they had construction, or?
Yeah, they were falling apart.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole school was just caving in, so yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was my senior year, I guess they all came. So we got invaded by maybe 200 more, maybe more than that. That's how I met Ida. She was from there.
Oh, really? Well, like, that's a bright side.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how many people were in my graduating class?
Oh boy. Don't say 1,000.
No. Actually,
500?
yeah, 500 something.
Really?
Yeah.
That was big.
People would be walking on the stage, and I'd lean over to my friend and be like, "Who's that?" Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to ask her how she pronounces her name. The girl who submitted this question, because I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
Oh. Where's she from? Finland?
Oh.
Finland?
No, I think she's from the U.S.
Oh.
Just there's different pronunciations
How do you
for names.
spell it?
It's a Shania.
Oh, Shania. There's a singer
Sorry.
called Shania, too.
Shania
Shania Twain. Yeah, there you go.
Feel like a woman.
Twain.
This lovely lady asks, "What is the craziest hair trend you took part of?"
Oh, I guess they did have them, didn't they? Let's see, what did they have? I always had long hair. Long. Trying to think of Halloween. One time. Oh, I went as one of those people like from Haight-Ashbury. I forget what you call them. Weird people. Because I borrowed this, what's it like well, it's all made like this, but it was all fur.
Oh.
So I could wear jeans, and I had that, and I had a banana there? Bandana there. So I was like one of those people from there. What do you call them? You wouldn't know.
So you always had kind of long hair.
And I said it every night.
And curlers? Oh, I remember those pink sponge.
Oh, and then there were sponges that easy to sleep on, but I always had the brush rollers going into my head.
Oh, yeah. It's not too many crazy hair trends.
Not really.
You kept the population mellow.
Normal.
Yeah.
Is it normal? I don't know.
This is another question from Mel. She says, "What is something you think everyone should experience?"
Happiness, probably.
Aw, that's very nice.
Really should. Otherwise,
You think like a life experience everyone should experience, or
well, for women having children, you know, that's a good one for them.
it's gonna hurt? I'm not looking forward to that.
But like they say, once you have it, all of that goes away. You forget about it.
I suppose, yeah, it's
Right,
worth
Laura?
it.
Every mother would say that. Yeah, they're just that expensive.
So-
Yeah, just
So
goes away.
happiness for women giving birth. What about the guys? She's got nothing for them.
Work. Get a job you like.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Don't be working somewhere
Don't
where you
settle.
hate it already.
Yeah,
They'll start eating me up. Yeah,
that's a good one.
yeah. Find something that you do love or like.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Rachel asks, what has been your favorite decade of clothing style? Actually, I was looking forward to your answer for this one. 'Cause I like your taste in clothes.
So it's be the 70s, 80s, 60s, 40s. It's before my time. They're all before my time.
Oh, yeah.
I like when they had bell bottoms though.
Is it 70s?
Yeah, 60s, 70s, yeah. Neat. Because I had some that laced up the front and bell bottoms. Yeah, they were cool. I can't think of anything else that we had that was neater. Short skirts, culottes. Culottes are a good thing.
What are those?
Oh, Asia's coming. something like I'm wearing. They have this and this. Wear like a skirt.
Oh, okay.
Skirt shape.
And they have, is it a skirt with like pants underneath?
Or just pants. But they were wider down here, so it looked like a skirt. Like a mock skirt.
I think a little longer pants like that, it's called gaucho pants.
Oh, I've heard of them too, yeah.
Because Sierra really liked those pants.
Okay, yeah, probably. I've heard the gaucho.
Sounds comfy.
Yeah, if you're from Italy or
I have no idea.
somewhere else, not here.
Well, Sam asks, what is your favorite dessert to bake?
Oh, boy.
Do you like baking?
Yes, I do. I like pistachio tart. I like that.
Sounds good.
Did you make one?
Nope.
I should make one. Just could eat all that stuff anyway. But that's the best one, I think. Plus, there's one you know that I make that you like. I mean,
When we were little, you know those cookies that you buy and they're already in the circles, and depending on the season, it'll have like a little picture on it.
oh yeah.
I can remember as a joke, you'd pull them out and you'd have like paintbrushes by the stove and be like, look what I made. Like you painted them on.
Well, I did.
Oh, yes.
They look real, didn't they? Did you eat them?
Oh yeah, we ate them. Those were good. I liked, but ones that you actually made. I like when you make cakes or pretty much anything.
I love baking, yeah.
Yeah, I've never ate a dessert of yours that tasted bad. Yeah.
Did you hear that, everybody? Okay.
I must have inherited your love for baking because I love baking.
You like baking too?
Oh yeah.
Good.
I much prefer baking over cooking. Poor Jake. I'm working on it.
I like cookies instead of making suppers and dinners. Okay. That's what you're really saying.
I'm working on it. I'm getting a little better. Elizabeth asked, were you named after a family member or does your name have a special meaning?
You know, I always wondered that.
Nancy's a nice name.
It must be from Nancy Sinatra, whose boots are made for walking.
Oh.
Frank Sinatra's daughter, Nancy.
Oh, I was gonna say, was that his wife or his daughter?
That's his daughter, and my dad, I remember him saying a lot too, would say Nancy with the laughing eyes, because that was part of Frank Sinatra must have had that one, because his daughter was Nancy, but you know, so Nancy with the laughing eyes.
It's kind of cool to be named after that.
Yeah, the meaning anyway.
Yeah.
Take it home.
He asks, if there was a movie made about your life, who would play you and the other significant people in your life?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun question.
It's a good one.
Who would play you?
Yeah.
To model your hair, I would think Sharon Osbourne. You guys have like the same hair.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I had colored my hair, and somebody told me I looked like Sharon Osbourne years ago. Her husband's a nut, but she's
right. Poor Ozzy. You think she would play you well in a movie, or would you pick someone else?
No, it'd have to be what's her name? everybody likes her. She's blonde. I think it's a little show spin. Melanie Griffith.
Oh, okay.
She can handle it.
She can handle it.
I'm sure she could. Yeah, I like her. She probably could do it. Or do I have to find a redhead?
Oh,
Yeah,
she can dye her hair. It's part of the job.
They do that.
What would the title be of a movie that was made about you in your life? I'm adding.
Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Outrageous, maybe. Oh.
That's a good one. This question is from Brittany. She says, "What's your motto in life?"
Don't worry, be happy. Like the song.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that is a good one.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would have something to do with being happy, because you're always happy.
Yes. That's what my boss sometimes says too. She says, you're always, a better word, I can't think of it right now.
Something to do with being happy, positive.
Yeah. It's a longer word that you don't hear all the time. That's why I can't remember. I'll think of it later. It just says, you're always that way.
Oh, Coco. I was trying to think of the name of that song. It popped in my head.
Kokomo? No.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Is that it?
No.
Coco.
What was it?
I don't know. Like the title flashed in my head and then I tried to say
But
it.
that's a good one.
This is a question from Elizabeth. Do you have any traditions, holidays or other from your childhood that you've continued?
That I what?
That you've continued? Like Christmas traditions or Easter traditions?
Yeah, I think I drilled into all of them too. The kids. Yeah, we always did the Christmas thing.
What was that?
Yeah, well, let's see. The MacArthur's had it on Christmas Day, and the Johnsons had it on Christmas Eve, so we had their two different celebrations. But that was fun. We draw names, so you only have to get one gift.
Oh yeah, we kind of carried that on.
Yeah, and there was that. And then we'd go to the house and everybody would bring a dessert or something.
Aunt Laura carried on the tradition Grandma Johnson used to do, I think. And she puts a pair of underwear, not used, obviously. What is it Coco? Yes!
Coco what?
Kokomo.
Kokomo. It was Coco or something.
Thank you.
He was gonna bother all of us.
Couldn't sleep tonight. Okay. Go on.
Aunt Laura does the tradition where she buys like a pair of underwear and puts it in the tin, and then you open it.
And say, what is this doing in here?
The first Christmas Jake spent with us, he was like, guys are a special family. But I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you for carrying it on.
Yeah, that's right, because she always did that. Where'd you say you got it from?
Grandma Johnson.
Oh, Grandma Johnson. Yeah, because she always gave underwear.
I wish I could have met her. She sounds like such a spitfire.
Oh, yeah. She was always so quiet, though, right? And skinny.
Was it she was quiet and then if she did say something it was really witty?
It could be, yeah. But she was also busy cooking for everybody and helping. She'd always say, she hardly got to sleep all the time because Grandpa would get up in the middle of the night and start clanging pots and pans, and he'd turn the stove on with nothing on it. And oh yeah, she was scared, so she always had kind of half awake and half not.
Oh my
So he
goodness.
would burn down the house.
They were married for a really long time.
Yeah, was it?
They were like 90 something.
Like 50 years maybe. I think 50 years.
It's many years of being awake.
We're sleeping. Yeah.
I never knew that. That's really crazy.
About being awake a lot.
With turning on the stove in the middle of the night and pots and pans.
Yeah, he'd forget what he's doing sometimes and do that. If she had something on there, you know, it'd be a fire.
Yeah.
So she had to be careful.
God bless Grandma
Yeah,
Johnson.
she could steal it. I used to like going and staying overnight with her. And I'd sleep with her in the big bed, you know. They didn't sleep together. It's kind of strange, but
Because they had different sleeping patterns, or?
Back in them days, they all had their own bed.
Oh.
Different rooms too. I don't know. We had 7 children. For 12.
Jeez.
But yeah, they did. Yeah.
This question is from Taylor. She says, "What's the best thing that's ever happened to you?" Your daughter's in the room. You better answer wisely. Yeah. Well, of course, having children is one of the best things that's ever happened to you. So how about that, and then something else?
Other than that, this thing that happened to you.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is. There's so many answers, right? One was working at a TV studio. That was interesting.
Yeah, not a lot of people can say that.
No.
Tell them what you did.
I did absolutely nothing.
No, the other thing.
Oh, what thing was that? I called out bingo numbers and did a lot of commercials. That's the only way I could have my show. Because the commercials would pay for the time slots, etc., etc. But it worked out fine. But I was always nervous anyway. You never had to do that.
Was there a name for your bingo show? Was it just called Bingo?
I remember Uncle Al playing bingo and stuff because he had cable TV before we did, I guess. This one guy was a pastor in Apple, and he had such a good voice, and he had a show. And I asked him, I says, "Would you mind making a beginning of my show with my name and stuff?" And he said, "No, I'll do that." So he had, "Welcome to Bingo with Nancy." And he had such a good voice. So I kept that on the tape so I could turn the machine on myself. If this kid John wasn't there, he would film it, but wouldn't have to have him there either. I had it all set up. So.
Wow, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard you tell it to me like a dozen times, but every time you tell me, it's like, wow, she had her own bingo show. It's really cool.
Yeah, it was fun, but it's hard to get. You had to get people to
Sponsor
commercials, yeah. So you'd have to make sure you wrote down, and this guy Bud would help me too.
Is that J.C. Penney's?
Oh yeah, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. I thought, why wouldn't you do it? Because we can show your product, the dress, the coat or anything, right? Like TV. And
it'd be funny if we tagged them in this video. Look what you missed
Send one to them. But I don't know why. Seeing is worth more than anything.
Strange.
Yeah, it was, and it wouldn't cost them that much either.
Elizabeth asks, "What's one of your favorite childhood memories?"
And what did I say?
Well, you lived on
Vaughn Avenue.
Yep. I was gonna say like right by the Great Lake Superior.
Oh yes.
So you had access to the beach a lot.
We could catch the bus on the corner by our house. It was only like 10 cents. So we'll ride around and then it'd take us to the beach. And then we knew we'd have to catch it again at 5 o'clock or something to come back home. So yeah, it was just perfect.
Yeah,
Then
that sounds really nice.
Yeah, well, very nice. I love beaches anyway. Sunshine. Yeah. Well, in Ashland, the temperature of the water only changes maybe 3 degrees from winter to summer.
Yeah, it's freezing.
It's very cold, so I had to learn to swim in that murky water with leeches in it. Yeah.
Become an expert swimmer.
Swim very fast. Yeah. Yeah, we had to go to lessons every day. No matter what. My dad is such a beautiful swimmer and diver. Wish I could dive. I can't swim even.
I remember him saying they used to dive off of the dock. Yeah. It's tall, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How young kids are.
Yeah. Off the dock?
Yeah. I don't know if he went up to the tippy top, but on that other stand landing. But
even off that, that's pretty
it's
tall.
Deep. Yeah, it's deep. Because a lot of big ships come in right there and dock there. But
crazy.
Can't tell them anything. Yeah, he was an excellent swimmer. He taught us to swim backwards, forwards, dive, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Now my mom can swim a stroke. She didn't like the water. She was afraid of it.
Ah, that's where I got it from. I do not swim. goodness.
Did you take any lessons? Did you go to the pool or anything?
I used to when I was younger. I liked being in the water, but then as I got older, I didn't like it as much anymore.
Just like Lauren and the pool and stuff too.
I'll go in the hot tub. I like that.
Wow.
I know, very adventurous.
Did you snorkel or something? That is fun.
So Misty asks, what was your first pet?
Probably a dog.
Do you remember that?
Yes, it was a police girl dog
Oh.
from the Navy ship.
Oh, is that the one that lived on the submarine with Grandpa?
Yeah, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he was on the submarine with the Uncle Don.
Oh.
Don Gursky, which would be Don Yvette's dad. Yeah. So he got the dog and brought it to our house. Very good dog, but he was very afraid of thunder and lightning. Because in Hawaii, which she was from, they never had that, believe it or not. They don't have thunder and lightning.
I did not know that.
No, I didn't either. But that's why she was so afraid of thunder and lightning. As soon as it cracked, she was under her beds.
Oh.
You know, there's Wendy and me under the bed with her. So I would say, yeah, so we don't have thunder and lightning.
Do you remember her name?
My mom?
The
Sure
dog.
I do. Stern.
Oh.
She was born in the stern of the boat, which is back, I guess, back end of the submarine.
That's cool.
So I say, Stern, in the kitchen. Yeah. So I thought that was a neat.
Do you remember what kind of dog she was?
A girl police dog, a German Shepherd.
Oh. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a...
So if a stranger came in the yard, everybody said the back of her hair on her neck of her neck just straight up. So they knew,
Those are beautiful
get out of
dogs.
here. Go away, go. Yeah, she was very protective. Good dog.
We got one question left. You ready?
Okay.
It's from Katie. What is a moment from your life you will always cherish? What a nice last
wow.
question.
Yeah,
Thanks, Katie.
That's a loaded one, huh?
Yeah.
There's so many things that we've been talking about. I don't know. And I never got to the prom.
You didn't miss out on much. It wasn't
I
that
never
great.
got to the prom.
We'll make our own prom. We'll invite all the people in your building. We'll make
And
sure
pick
you
and
look
lock.
nice.
I don't think that would work very well. I should have a reunion. We're having an all-school reunion pretty soon. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
I hope my old dancing partner was there. He graduated with Wendy. He was a year younger than me.
Oh.
Scott Bennett. He had the radio station. Everybody called in for name that tune or what you call it. Play this for my girlfriend song type of one.
You guys were dancing partners?
Yeah, I guess when he came, once in a while we'd go and dance. But yeah, he was a nice kid. Don't know what happened to him or where he is. I think he's in a big city, probably
Well, probably if you like the radio.
commentator. Or he's
What was his name?
Scott Bennett.
Scott Bennett.
Yeah,
Sounds like a radio name.
he does.
Scott Bennett.
Yeah. Because him and Vasaki, which is married to Jeff's wife, my cousin Jeff, he was also a commentator on him and Scott. They the news guys. But other than that, that's about it.
Did you like all the questions?
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
very
that's-
good. Yeah.
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 It was nice of everybody to
Oh,
send some
everybody.
in.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
You have anything to say to the people watching before we sign off?
Be happy.
I knew you were going to say that.
Drink coffee.
Drink coffee. And
Cheers.
be happy. Should we cheers and sign off?
Cheers. Or you have to grab your cup of coffee. Cheers. And sign off.
And sign off.